Welcome to Escape. Today we will be talking about the cost of college tuition, why it's been on the rise, understanding why that is important, and ideas some people have to reduce the ever-increasing tuition price in the United States. First, let's talk about the current cost of college tuition. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, the average cost of a four-year degree from a public college in 1980 was $7,000, with private college costing $17,000. In 2021, the average cost was more than $21,000 for public education and a whopping $46,000 for private education. Inflation, while it does account for some of the price increase, does not account for the entirety of it, and that in itself begs another question. What is driving up the price of college tuition? According to some who are considered experts in the field of education, such as former Secretary of Education William J. Bennett, federal aid, such as federal student loans, have allowed colleges to raise their prices and not have to worry about students choosing to go someplace else. After all, the colleges don't have to worry about inefficiencies in spending and the subsequent raising of tuition as long as the government was covering the bill. As more and more students get access to government loans, the more colleges are able to charge, and no one is none the wiser. Federal student aid is not the only source of tuition increases. College is also now a much more popular and sometimes even required step into the working world. In 1980, 20% of men had a four-year bachelor's degree. In 2021, 30% of men had a four-year degree. While this increase is significant, we should not forget that women went from only 13% having a four-year degree to now 39%. That is a 3 times increase in the amount of women with degrees. This increase in demand has led colleges to raise tuition prices to cover the cost of running larger campuses that hold more students, along with increased staff salaries and increase in amount of staff. Education has also been significantly underfunded compared to years prior. According to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, overall state funding for public colleges had decreased in 2018 by more than $6.6 billion since before the Great Recession. This has led to these public colleges needing to raise tuition to cover the cost that was once covered by state governments. Finally, colleges have been competing with each other to get more students. This drives up prices as the college spends more money on amenities such as nicer dorms, high-end student centers, and, even at a certain college, a lazy river. That, along with all the advertising such as online ads and brochures, brings the cost per student on advertising alone up to over $2,000 for private colleges and $500 for public colleges, according to Ruffalo Newell Levitz, which is a group that works closely with colleges and, according to their website, helps make higher education institutions successful. Now, why is this all important? These ever-increasing tuition prices are leading to a decrease in enrollment into college, with colleges down 9.4% from total students compared to 2 years ago, according to the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center. This will lead to less educated workers available in the world, along with a less educated society in general. We must ask ourselves what can be done about this. Some politicians, such as former President Barack Obama, wanted to reward colleges with funding as long as they kept low tuition cost. Some suggest that we move to a system in which the government covers all cost of college and allows students to go to college completely free. Some politicians even suggest cutting federal student loans, which would mean less people could afford college, causing colleges to have to lower prices to get more students, their logic being that it's just supply and demand. While all these plans have their pros and cons, we also need to think about the now, and a question that many of you might be wondering. Is college worth it? Despite the high tuition fees, I'd say yes, as college graduates with a four-year degree on average make $500 more a week than those without a degree, along with having a lower unemployment rate, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. In the end, I believe everyone should do what they think is best for them, whether that be taking the financial hit for further gains in the future, jumping into a trade and becoming a master at it, or following your passion and seeing where life takes you. This has been Escape. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to catch more Escape videos in the future.